Wel gezien met de 4 en 2 en 2 smal. Maar ja, ook Lille heeft kwaliteiten. Maar hier is Dani Visser. Dani Visser legt hem terug. Oeh, Cruijff tegen Edwin van der Sar. De laatste aanval. Gaat hij hem in één keer voorslingeren? Dat doet hij niet. Dan is er een kans dat hij hem af gaat fluiten. Maar er komt nog zeker een kans aan. De bridge! De bridge! Hij kan hem terugleggen! Johan Cruijff! Kijk eens! Kijk die ontlading!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Team Gullit YouTube video. My name is Renzo and today we're going to show you how to maintain the lead and win more games. Because there are some fundamentals that you guys should be paying attention to if you're having the lead and your opponent is putting a lot of pressure on. We have a special tactic for you again in this tutorial, so let's just, like always, don't forget to join the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Link is in the description. But let's, like always, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. So the first thing first is the tactic, and I'm just quickly going to get that rid of my PC. So here we are. This tactic is the 4-2-2-2 in this case, and why is it the 4-2-2-2? You may think it's still two strikers, and well, two strikers is just very effective this year, and it's also a very effective way to play out of pressure, because having a cam and a striker, for example in the 4-2-3-1, is just very difficult. I'm not going to tell too much about the tactic. You can see 8 depth, it's just a meta, and a lot of stuff that comes in here is just not having too many players in the box, obviously, because we're wanting to maintain the lead. We're not trying to score a lot more goals unless it gets given to us, and you want to have a pretty high width. You can put this even up to 8 or 9, but 6 to 7 is fine as well. In this case, Timo still has free kicks on 3. I would put that on 2 or even 1, because like I said, this is to maintain lead. We don't need to score more goals. Same counts for corner kicks, because you can get countered on them very easily. Well, just to pay attention to the instructions: stay back while attacking on the fullbacks. Nothing spectacular there. Cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking on the center defensive midfielders. Cover center, you see that a lot, and get into the box for cross on the outside cams. And that is just because on the counter attack there is going to be a lot of space on the wing play. But this is the most essential: drift wide and get in behind on the striker, and drift wide and target man on the other one. So drifting wide, that is what is essential. So now the gameplay tips, because when you are under pressure or trying to maintain the lead, you want to keep calm. In this case, we score here, and I'm just going to show you quickly that this is a very effective way right now in FIFA 21 to score. You stand still with L1, or for example a standing fake shot, and that leaves your opponent guessing, are you going to the right side, left side, and the elasticos are just so powerful. So here we do an elastico. Rashford is making a run that the opponent has to cover as well. He's jockeying, he's too late to get to that other side, and it's just a finish from CR7. Even his 94, some of you rock his team of the year maybe nowadays, or team of the season even. But this is just going to be gameplay from this game where Timo is now 2-3 up, and he switched to the formation that he just shown you. And this is what happens kind of. When you're in position with your center defensive midfielders, the strikers are going to be drifting wide, and you can just play from your cam to your striker backwards, and you can just keep a kind of wing play going very easily. Because right here, we should have chosen to abuse the wing here and the space down there, and then maybe cut inside for a cross or a layoff or whatever, but we decide to go to the middle. And this is where it just gets very tough. If you don't do like a directional bridge here or another skill move, you're going to lose possession like we did. But the 4-2-2-2 is a pretty narrow-ish kind of formation that still has wing play. It might sound weird, but in this case in transition, like you can see, we still have a lot of coverage on the midfield for that quick pass down to the middle. In this case from like Region to, this is Male. We still have somebody there, and it's not like that they can counter too quickly, even though the opponent is going to play probably a bit more rushy and a lot down the middle because he wants to score. And here you saw a kind of a glimpse that that if you do a skill move right, there will open up space. Here as well, we get into a lot of space with Ronaldinho. We just do a bridge just to keep a speed boost going, and there was a lot of space, and that is essential as well in keeping the lead. Like once you play that first pass forward, that press is gonna come, and it's gonna come into like one direction, and if you choose the other direction and get a kind of speed boost, the defender will be gone, because with the pressure it's very hard to just play regular passing play. You just want to play people in behind or make individual actions, like you can see in this example as well. Here we should have wanted to go like, because we know our striker is going to drift wide, we should have wanted to go upwards a little bit and then just easily play in CR7. But now we turn backwards, and that's where it gets very tough. If you get that defender in your back, you can see the passing options are just so limited, because everybody is just being covered and being tracked, and it just makes for hard choices. So you could have done maybe a directional bridge there as well to just create a little gap from the defender, because like I said, they're all pressing, so they're very aggressive on you, and it just becomes very tough to kind of keep possession easily. You always want to be playing kind of into space, and that's why it can be so difficult to maintain the lead sometimes. Because if you make one mistake in a different formations, you might be in trouble because of an easy counterattack. And like you can see here, we're still able to keep defensively pretty solid. And here again, it's just space opening down on the wing. We turn back well, we get some space with Ronaldinho, and this should have been a goal in my opinion. But like you could see there, it's just one good turn away from the defender with your strikers, and there's opening up space for the other players. But like you could see here, it still is very dangerous down the middle, and this is why it can be so difficult. If that was a much more pacier player than Seedorf, we could have been in a lot of trouble. But to be fair, we should have scored on the other end as well. So, but this is finally where we do split his defense. It's just one good skill move in a one-on-one situation with the defender. Actually 3 different good skill moves, and you can see there will open up space for other players. But the intro wasn't unnecessary. What is a crucial tip to win your games? Keep that last attack, and this counts for the first half as well. 45th minute, 90th minute are very crucial in FIFA. If you believe in the holy minutes, that is up to you. But I know for a fact that it is just very essential to keep that possession, because you saw here our opponent wasted possession. We kept calm. Last second, we get a chance with CR7 and we score. And that is just so essential. Even if you're leading, you just don't want to give the ball away, because in this case, Dani just conceded, and it's 2-2 in the 87th minute. What could he do here? 87th minute, he could rush forward, try to get another goal, but he decides, I'm just going to take my time. And to be fair, that was kind of risky though, going through the middle with the center back, but they needed 3 points here. So he was kind of a bit rushy, but he also knew, like, I can't lose the ball before the last attack. And this is where he comes through very good with Cruyff, and it's a bit of a bad finish, but that was already like the chance maybe to seal the deal and not being able to concede again. But he gets the corner kick, does a bridge here, and he scores. And that's why it's super essential to do this. So that was it for today's video. My name is Renzo. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.